All these Pasacanas are all hybrids. And the exciting thing about the one over here is that it's a fraction of the age of these.
And it's big.
And it's big,
Yeah.
and it flowers. So these are all flower buds coming, which is a bit unusual. The way the bud grows on these, it's a bit unusual compared to normally they just come round. But so it's doubled in size or tripled in size since last year. I had a photograph that we took last year with me standing next to it, and it was barely the height and just single with a couple of little pups on it, and that's how much it's grown this winter. So it's gone berserk, is the only way you could call it.
How much?
It was about as tall as what I am last year at the same time, and it just had little pups about that big. So the pups have all grown that during the winter, and yeah. And then the other ones have actually started shooting pups already. So, you know, like normal Pasacana doesn't shoot until it gets quite big. So it's definitely got some other tricho, some other something in it, because it's not, the spination isn't really anything much different, but the one thing, the flower or the bud is different compared to normal. Normally they come with a round bud, but this one comes like it's from outer space or somewhere. Who knows? There's probably some clue as to what it's crossed with in that, but I'm not sure. So that's another one that's just a little plant, and what will it do? Who knows? But, you know, in 2-3 years we'll find out some more reasonable information. But those are the sorts of things, and you know how we were talking about on earlier with the spines. Look at that. All new growth. All that light is all new growth. And it's just got more vicious looking.
Has she flowered yet?
No. No, she hasn't. Hopefully she does this year. She's got her first pup.
And she's putting new ribs on. I love the way they spread.
Yeah.
Like one line of ribs will spread and make another.
Yep. And that means it's going to be really thick. It's going to get thicker. I'm hoping they end up like those ones at Bendigo. So what else have we got that's interesting? Here I pose the question, what is it?
Well, you're probably going to tell us it's gymno or something. But I
No, I'm not going to tell you any. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying is what, like we've looked at that.
I don't know.
These are all
Young
the little ones around here are all from the same batch of seed. From the same seed pod.
Well, he's thrown more to
Sorry, 3 seed pods.
more to a young Pasacana looking thing then.
But it's much more
Globular.
squat than what.
Yeah.
Yeah. So will it grow tall, or will it just get really fat before it starts growing up?
Or not at all.
Or not at all. It might just be another one of those weird ones like that round Oreo over there. But what I find interesting is that these same things all came out of the same patch of, same pod. And there's all sorts.
So
That one's got nice dark spines. He's more,
Yeah.
Maybe he'll have a red flower rather than
Yeah.
yellow and orange.
And then
There's
you got,
a red flowered one down there.
yes. And then,
all of these, like this as
yep,
well.
that over there where we're looking, that.
Yep.
Over here, this one's going to be really strong and tall by the look of it.
Yep.
Came out of that. These are the same relationship as those ones back there, but a different pod.
Right.
A year or 2 later. So it'll be interesting. They look similar. Like I said, I've just given up trying to predict anymore because I thought I knew something, now I don't. So there's one that's flowering for the first time. It's got a yellow flower.
And that's with this batch, is it?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So it grew a little quicker and got stuck out in the garden a year before,
Yeah.
and it's flowered this year.
Yeah.
Several of these over here, you can see another one that's flowered for the first time,
Yeah.
but it's nowhere near as big.
And there's one, the red one. one.
Yeah. And there's that's a red. They were really early hybrids from when we first came here. I don't know, would you say they were full Moser-like? Those?
Oh, I don't know who.
Serentia?
Yeah, Serensia, more Serensia like, yeah.
Yeah. But now they've lumped them all together. I give up now.
I don't take any notice of that because I reckon they're all different.
Yeah, I'm the
And
same.
Libivias are different to
Yep.
Trichocereus,
Different characteristics.
Serensias.
And even if they're a different population.
An Echinopsis, I reckon it's got to have a long tube.
Yes. And that's another one that grows like crazy
Yeah.
and nice white flower. Last year it flowered really early. This year it hasn't.
Okay.
Strange, isn't it?
I want to pat that, you know, like
Could be
very
dangerous.
hirsute.